Hey, good morning, everybody. What's happening? It's Raptors game day, and it's the second day of the NBA regular season. Two games took place yesterday. In the East, Boston and Philly, and in the West, the Lakers took on the Golden State Warriors. You know where I'm going to start. I'm going to start on the Lake Show. Let me say this. They lost. That's kind of a given. But you know what? When you look at the box score, just to be fair to Laker Nation, let's just say this. LeBron, absolutely fantastic at the end because his shooting is just really, just not, it's not it. But he had 31 points. He flirted with a triple-double. He had 14 rebounds. He had, I believe, 8 assists, okay? And he did LeBron James things, right? Bully ball, trying to force the issue. If his jump shot was on, he probably would have had 40. Like, he had a tough game, but he played through it. And at the end of the day, he led his team in scoring. Everybody's going to have an off shooting day. Can't kill a guy for that. Even Stephen Curry's going to have an off shooting day. And he did LeBron James things. He was LeBron James last night, and his team just happened to lose. Moving on to his help, Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis was balling out of control. Like, he was balling. He was all over the place. He was giving up his body, which he should not do. I was really expecting that guy to get injured. I was like, this guy's falling all over the place, diving for balls. I was like, okay, Anthony Davis, no problem. He had 27 points. Not enough rebounds, right? But 27 points. I don't know. He had like 6 rebounds or something. And rebounds weren't the issue. Their rebounds, the team rebounds. I looked at the stats. The team rebounds were pretty even. So I mean, it wasn't like they got out rebounded by the Warriors. I'll tell you what I think happened. Then you move on to Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook had a Russell Westbrook night. He had 19 points. He had 11 rebounds. He had about 6 assists. Right, again, flirted with a triple-double. He was Russell Westbrook, right? An older version of the Hall of Famer, an MVP that we know. But to me, playing with LeBron James and Anthony Davis, who have both basically flirted with 30 pieces, LeBron 31, Anthony Davis 27, and then Russell Westbrook to give you 19, like basically 20 and 10 or 19 and 11, that's a very good showing from your bench guy. Like I said, Russell Westbrook mess around and become the 6th player of the year because he's giving you a double-double off the bench consistently from the get-go on, and he can do that. That's a 6th man of the year all day long. Okay? Now, after these 3 guys, this thing falls off drastically. I think Pat Bev gave him 3 points, 3 rebounds, like 2 assists, like something absolutely inconsequential. I can get in there at a certain age and do exactly what Pat Beverly did last night. I can do that. Give me 15 minutes. I guarantee I'll have 3 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. 15 minutes in the NBA, I might have to stand on one side. I might not be able to run up and down. I'll be like, meet me on the offensive side, bro. I'm going to stay down here. Y'all go over there. I'm going to stay down here. But, I might not be able to get back up and down. You're going to have to give me those 15 minutes in 2-minute increments, with 10-minute rest. I don't know how that works. 12-minute quarters. I don't think that's going to work out. But, yeah, Pat Bev was inconsequential. And so was everybody else, right? I spoke too soon. Kendrick Nunn had 13 points. Kendrick Nunn looked fantastic, actually, yesterday. So when you think about 4 guys in double figures, that's all they had. 4 guys in double figures. 3 guys carrying the majority of the weight. 3 guys essentially giving you what? What's that? 30, 27, that's 58, and then 20, 78 points, 77 points. And then Kendrick Nunn giving you another 13 points. The bench should be able to chip in, but this is where we have the problem, and this is where we have the discrepancy between teams like the Lakers that are built like the Lakers, two major things, and teams that are built like the Warriors and built like the Raptors. Okay? Two major discrepancies. Depth, valuable depth. Depth that can come off the bench and actually give you quality minutes. The Lakers don't have it. The Raptors do. And the Warriors do. Speaking of the Warriors, Steph Curry did Steph Curry things. 33 points. I believe Klay Thompson had 18, and Draymond Green gave you a triple single. Draymond, bro. Draymond is going to become Mr. Irrelevant very, very soon. It's clear. Although, I think Poole had about 12 points. But this is the thing. Poole, Wiseman, something Green, Jay Green, I forget the guy's first name. It's a fun name, so I don't remember it. Those guys are giving you good minutes. And a couple other guys are coming up. DiVincenzo. Listen, the Warriors are deep. They're very deep. Guys are coming off the bench, and yeah, they're giving you 8 points, but you got 4 or 5 guys giving you 8 points. 4 or 5 guys after their core group, after the Stephs, after the Klay Thompsons, giving you, after the Jordan Pooles, they're giving buckets, man. Guys are out there giving you buckets. Guys are out there and they're threats, meaning you don't cover these guys. They're gonna give you more than 8 or 9 points. They're gonna give you 20. So there's a lot of threats coming off that Warrior bench, and it's like fighting with a guy with 6 arms. You know, you got your 2 arms and you got skills, pop, 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 but he's hitting you in places, pop, pop, oh, damn, oh, he's got 6 arms. You know what I'm saying? It's Mortal Kombat out there. So, yeah, the Lakers, they got blown out, basically. And this is the crazy part. They got blown out, and they didn't play that bad, except for this one area. And this is what I'm going to address. Darvin Ham, hear he. Listen to me, Darvin. Okay? You're running a pretty good system for a team that's not the Lakers. Okay? Your system's fantastic for a team that's not the Lakers. Okay? You want to play analytics basketball. So you can do that. Do that, Darvin. But not with the Lakers as presently constructed, buddy. This is what you need to do. Listen to me. Laker Nation. Send this to Darvin, right? He needs me as his assistant coach. He needs me. He really does. A lot of UMB teams need me, right? Because I am a basketballologist, okay? Darvin Ham, it's going to sound crazy. It's going to sound crazy at first, but this is what you need to do. Abandon three-point shooting. Tell your team, we don't shoot threes. We don't do it. We don't do it well, and we're not going to do it anymore. Listen to me. I'm serious. They shot 25% from the three-point line. They shot 43% from 2. But this is where the Lakers, if you look at the statistics, if you look at the box scores, right? They had 60 points in the paint to Golden State's 28. 60 points in the paint. A lot of that's LeBron James. A lot of that is Anthony Davis, and a lot of that's Russell Westbrook. If you say, hey, listen, 60 points in the paint, know what that means, guys? It means we can go to the paint any doggone time we want. And why don't we just do it? Why don't we just become the bully ball team? We're going to bully ball you to death. 3-point shots, that's not our thing. So we are going to slow the game down. We're going to play extended defense because we got to stop these guys from shooting threes in our face. And Golden State didn't shoot that well from 3 either. They really didn't. It's not like they led them up from 3. What hurt the Lakers last night is Golden State's depth, not Golden State's 3-point shooting. Because Golden State, I think they shot 45% from 2. I think they did a respectable 35%. That's good. Because 33% from the 3-point line is like shooting 50% from the 2-point line. So it's quite respectable, right? So it's quite respectable. I might have to take that back. Very respectable. However, the Lakers were at 25%, which meant most of those threes, you just shouldn't have taken. You know, and I saw LeBron early, first quarter, second quarter, taking real bad shots. I was literally calling it. As soon as I see LeBron catch the ball in the wing and pause, 1,001, 1,002, I know he's going to take a bad shot. I know he's going to do that. When I see LeBron catch the ball and immediately start pounding it I know something good's going to happen. But as soon as LeBron catches that ball and gets into that pause mode outside a three-point shot, he just pauses for like that 1,000 to 1,000. I know LeBron's about to hit a bad shot. And you know how I know that? Because I'm an old dude who used to be able to shoot too. I can shoot still. I shoot a lot better than LeBron James. I'm just going to say that. I'm a way better shooter than LeBron James. Currently, right now, at my age, I will shoot LeBron out the damn game. That's me. I'm a shooter. LeBron's not a shooter. Let's be real. He's not a shooter. Okay? He's a scorer. Okay? He's gonna basically be the greatest scorer in the NBA history in a minute. By what? 1,500 points or something like that? 1,300 points or less? But he's not a shooter. Let's be real about that. He's not a shooter. So when LeBron does that little shimmy, pause, I know that little elbow out. Elbow's supposed to be here, LeBron. That little elbow out jump shot. I know it's going up. So, yeah, Darvin Ham, listen to me. Eliminated. Just say we don't do that no more, guys. We don't do it well. We're not going to do it anymore. Okay? We're not going to shoot threes. We're not going to be a three-point shooting team. It's not our thing. We don't do it well. And then you have your one guy. Listen to me. Your one guy who's your three-point specialist. You give that guy a green light. You say, hey, you, Jimmy, from Indiana, I don't know this. There's no Jimmy from Indiana. But you know you're going to have that one. I think they got one white kid off the bench who's a shooter. I don't know his name. I know that's the only thing he can do. He came on the court for a second. You know, he might be that guy who can do that. I'm sorry, I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat. It's my drive. It's my show. I can do what I want. Give that guy a green light. Say, you come in the game, we're going to give you 5 to 6 shots. You hit a couple, we're going to give you 5 to 6 more. That's it. Just everybody shoot 3 things? And then you give guys positional three-point shooting opportunities. I'll give you an example. I'm a basketballologist. This is gold. Somebody take out a pen and write this down. When Anthony Davis trails the break, okay? We'll get to the Boston in a minute. But when Anthony Davis trails the break, and he comes down at the top of the key only when he's at the top of the key, he trails the break, and you kick it back to him, Anthony Davis, you got a green light to shoot that 3. LeBron, no three-point shooting for you. None. 0. Westbrook, no three-point shooting for you. You guys go to the rim. That's where I need you to do. Get guys in foul trouble. Go to the rim. Do not shoot threes. Darvin Ham, talk to these guys. Because you're going to get fired, bro. You and Doc Rivers are going to be looking for a job. Just now. Okay? And I'm telling you right now, Amazon ain't hiring. Positional shooting for Anthony Davis. Green light for your true specialist, three-point shooters off the bench. Rest of these guys, tell them that's not your thing. Make sure you put up a jump shot, your bloody heels are inside the three-point line. That's it. Become a team of DeMar DeRozans. 2-point shooting mid-range specialist. And then you might have a chance, Lakers. Otherwise, you're in a lot of trouble. Let's go to Boston. Boston, I'm not going to talk about you first. I'm going to talk about Philly, so I feel like it. Philadelphia 76ers. I don't really know what to say. Because I don't know what you guys are doing. One thing I do know, and one thing I did like when I watched the game, was it seems like the beard is back. It seems like James Harden, off of his hiatus of just not playing for an entire season. I don't know what James Harden out was last year. I never seen James Harden so unbearded. I call him, when he's not balling, he's the unbearded. when he's balling, he's the beard. He was very unbearded last year, all of last year. He was inconsequential. But now he's back. And he's back with a vengeance. And he's playing like James Harden. And I think that's what's messing up Philly. Now, they're not expecting James Harden to be James Harden again. Because they were quite discombobulated. The Boston Celtics are a scrappy team. Very scrappy. They can get it done in multiple ways. Between Jalen and Tatum, those guys will give you buckets. Buckets. Those guys have no offensive weaknesses. Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum have no offensive weaknesses. Any given Sunday, in this case, Tuesday, those guys will show up and fill you up. Those guys will give you 50 pieces anytime the sun is in the proper orbit over whatever. Okay? Those guys, when Mercury is in retrograde, doesn't matter. Those guys can give you buckets any doggone time. Gotta be careful with those guys. Also, you have scores of opportunity. Guys like Marcus Smart, who one day he's a scrub, next day he's an all-star. It's like, wait a minute. When did this happen? Boston, honestly, I don't even understand that team. I really don't. I have never sat down and said, let me understand why Boston is successful. They're just scrappy. They know how to win. There's those kind of teams. Hey, we just know how to beat you. That's all we can say. We know how to shut you down. We know how to beat you. We've been playing together forever. And we're tough. And you ain't going to beat us easy. That's what Boston's about. Because Boston slapped the bejesus out of... they slapped the Jolly Bee Willikers out of Philadelphia. Okay? They slapped the smack out of you. They smacked the heck out y'all. Philly, we got to shake your head again. See what's up. Because... I don't know, baby. I know what you guys are going to do. Embiid is doing Embiid things. You got your other little fillers running around in there. Blake Griffin actually looked pretty good last night for Boston. So he's just more weapons. Yeah. They're in a lot of trouble. And my guy, Joe Mazzulla, good job, buddy. I saw Joe Mazzulla call a timeout yesterday after Jason Tatum got a technical foul. They're up by like 13 points. And Jason Tatum is complaining about some little stupid rinky-dink call and gets a technical foul. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout and starts screaming at this guy. What are you doing? I don't know what he was saying, but this is what I was saying that he was saying in my mind, what I would be saying if I was him. And it looked like it. And I love the responses. Everybody was like nodding their head. He was like, yo, what are you guys doing? We're up by 13 points. You want to get technical fouls? Calm down. We're a championship team. What's wrong with you? We're about to win this game. Cool out. Who do you think you are? He gave me one of those. And I like him. He's like a tough light skin. He's a tough light skin coach. I liked him. I like that. Yeah. Right away, I think Joe Mazzulla demanded their respect. Joe Mazzulla, rookie coach, 1-0, baby. Darvin Ham, it's going to be a long winter. Doc Rivers, bro, come sit here next to me. I'm sorry. Does anybody else think Doc Rivers has just been coaching too long and losing too long to still have any credibility left? I don't know how he keeps getting hired. Doc, you know I don't want to affect your money. Okay? Your money's golden. You've made a lot of money. I think it's time for you to chill. Honestly. I don't like this for your legacy. Lenny Wilkins did this to himself too. Lenny Wilkins was like one of the most winningest coaches in the NBA and the most losingest coach in the NBA all at the same time. How are you going to do that? How are you going to have the most wins and the most losses? Yeah. Anyway. Tonight, it's our turn. Now, I know this rant's a little bit long because I'm eating and I'm probably not through it. That's too bad. I'm hungry. Playing Cleveland tonight. The Cavaliers. Let me tell you something. Don't sleep on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Don't sleep on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Those kids are not a joke. Okay? They got ballers on that team. They're not LeBron James' Cleveland Cavaliers. They got their own identity now. And they're good. So, we got to get off to a good start tonight. We got to punch them in the face early. That's those kind of teams. You punch those kind of teams in the face early, they'll lay down. The Raptors have, that's my only knock for the Raptors. We don't have that level of punch you in the face. We're kind of that team that comes in and says, we're very talented and we're going to out-talent you. But, you know, we need some Marcus Smart in us. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to say Draymond, because Draymond don't do nothing when he's on the court. Triple single. But we need some Marcus Smart in us. We need a tough team that's just going to do tough. We need a tough guy, rather. It's going to do tough guy things. And I hope tonight's a night like that. I hope tonight's a night where we just come out there, we show those little kids from Cleveland, yo, this is a 6, baby. This is how we rock. Karate chop them guys in their throat right away, and let's get this smack them right in the first quarter. Smack them right in the first quarter. Give them the business right off the jump, and let them know, yeah, you're not on our level. You're a good team, but you're not ready yet. All right, so this is Big Dell's The Real Spiel. Listen, share, like, and subscribe. I should say this earlier. For the people that hang around to the end of my rant, I appreciate you. I think it's going to be a marvelous season. Let's get tuned up for the Raptors. Happy birthday to Rhea. And about to do that thing. It's a real spiel, baby. It's Del K. Brereton, the best in the business. I'm the king of the North. And there is no other. Tell your mama and your friends that.